Welcome, everybody, to the Seattle Sports Union. My name is Abraham DeWeese, and I'm back again with the Soulman, Brian Solack, producing. And we have a very special guest, former UW superstar on the basketball court, Noah Dickerson. Noah, it's been a while since we've been able to talk to you, since COVID at least.
Yeah, a lot has happened since then. A lot of ups and downs.
We're going to get to that. I'd like to hear about
Mm.
that. But you've been all around the world, and but you're here back in Seattle. What brings you back to Seattle?
That's where I live. This is where in my
Right?
off season, I always come back home to Seattle. Seattle's home. Ever since, I came out here in 2015 and I never really left. Uh,
Right.
n-
Right on.
I got now my brother's been living here I was just with him earlier today. My twin brother's been living here for like 3, 4 years now, and my mom just moved out here this over the summer.
Oh,
So like,
fantastic.
yeah, so like this is really home now. So this is where when I come home, this is home. So
So I heard you were helping out your brother coach today. Is that
yeah,
right?
his boss like has a fifth grade team that his son that he coaches, and he big basketball fan. He knew who I was, and he just asked my brother today at work if
Oh,
I could come
cool.
over and do some stuff, meet some of the kids. I said, of course. And so went over there,
Fantastic.
saw some of the kids, shot some jump shots. It was fun. It was good time, and the kids really loved it. So that's really all that matters.
Sweet. Fifth graders, right?
Yeah, fifth graders. Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
which which school, or can you say?
I wouldn't even, man. I think
Okay.
it's so Tahoma. I think it's one of the Tahoma teams, and like they have like
Okay.
it's like the B team. I don't like, that stuff. I don't know. I
That's all
don't know.
right.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
it's almost like trying to keep track of where you play because I
Eh,
just I looked last week and you were in Hungary and now you're heading somewhere else in a few days.
yeah. So last year I was playing in China. So actually I started back from the last time y'all talked to me. So when COVID happened, I had just got back home from Israel. That was my rookie year. And so
Oh,
after
okay.
that, yeah, so after that I had just got home. And then so the year after, so the year of COVID, the year after that I was in Germany. After
Hmm.
that I was in England, Switzerland,
Wow.
Netherlands, and then
Ooh,
Hungary. And
okay.
then so yeah, so I've been all over the place. But so last year I was in Hungary, and so this year, I signed to play in China. So
Fantastic.
I'm about to head over there next week.
And this gig in China, is it at their what level of basketball are they at? Is that
It's like so it's like like overseas it's like how in college we do divisions, like overseas they
uh-huh.
kind of have the same divisions too, but like their divisions are more so like pro level. So there's first division, second division. I don't know if they have a third division, but I'm
Okay.
telling so it's the first division in China is solid. It's solid. CBA. That's like my teammate Marquise Chris plays there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm in the second division. So I'm in the NBO, which is still solid, but second division. But got a chance to play to get the first. But
Fantastic. Fantastic. I know NBA Europe is about to happen. Uh has your the beginning of your career overseas, have you seen an increase in appetite for basketball? Because when I heard about NBA Europe, I'm like, oh man, it must be taking off.
oh, I mean, man, like basketball, they love basketball overseas. Like once I like, it's really different. Like they really love it. Like it's not. It's like they got like how they do soccer. Like in Europe is how they like some
Mhm.
places do basketball. Like if you go to Greece, you go to like I went to go see Andrew Andrews, my point guard,
Another
my freshman year point
UW
guard.
legend, yeah.
Yeah. So I went to go see him play in Spain. Man, that was like man, the atmosphere in there crazy. Like it was like wow. I was really astonished. But it's not like that everywhere. But like in the good leagues, in the top leagues that they actually care, they care about basketball a lot. Like they really do care. Like there's some die hard fans. Like they really do care about their sports teams. Like even in Hungary last year, my team wasn't that good.
Mhm.
Uh, we wasn't good at all. But like our fans, they cared. Now they stopped showing up because we sucked. But they cared. Like they cared. They did. They cared.
Yeah.
They cared a lot.
I
And
think you
so
were even
yeah.
I think you were telling us, I forget which league, that they had to put in fences so the fans wouldn't attack each other.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's a lot of places like that, like in Spain, like to go like on like away fans, like they're in a
Mhm.
little section fenced off normally because they care, like like they care, and like they'll go after like they like this past year they used to go after players for not trying to play hard and everything like that. You know, the fans care about their clubs and their respective teams and stuff like that. So like it's always it's always a good, especially when you're finally finding a good level with it. Like they care a lot. Like in China, they care a lot about their basketball. So
Really?
I'm like,
Okay. Well, I would.
oh, they care a lot. They care a lot. Like when I played, I went to China one other time when I was in college. We played my first game of my college career was in China against Texas. Man, first off, that arena was so big, sold out.
Hmm.
Arena was huge. It was sold out. It was crazy. I was like, wow, it was humongous how big that arena was, and it was sold out. And so,
Like,
but
are you
like they really,
talking you talking NBA size or
I
like
think
that
that
big?
I think yeah, it's probably bigger than that. Honestly speaking, but
Wow. Okay.
I think it was I'm pretty sure it was like another type of dome, and they just put a court in it. You know what I mean?
I
Like it
see.
was
Okay.
yeah, like I think it was that, but it was sold out. It was man, it was crazy playing in front of all them people. They didn't have any skin in the game, of course, because they didn't know not one team. But like it was still a good good thing to be able to experience.
I wonder if it's a Yao Ming effect or something like that. Where he came over here and was very good, and maybe kids watching him might have, uh, led to this popularity. Uh, do when you play overseas, do they is it like soccer where they reserve like some nationals have to play like the
Yeah,
team you're
so
going
it's
to?
different. Yeah, so it's
How does that
different per
work?
league. So yeah, it's different per league. Every league is different. So like last year in Hungary, we had four imports, and we could play all four of them at the same time, and with just
Hmm.
one import. Now in Hungary, you need to have you. They just made a law saying you need to have a certain like you need to have like two or three Hungarian players on the court at all times.
Okay.
Like so, it's different per league. Some leagues are like that, some leagues aren't. So it just depends. It just depends on where you go. Like I've had this has been the most amount of imports I could play on play at the same time on my team. Other places it hasn't been like that.
Fantastic. Try not to make this question too sensitive. I'll just come out with it. Like, is it difficult being a black man in countries that like you're going to
Oh
China?
man, yeah, I know
You may
what
be
you
the only
mean. I know
one.
what you yeah.
Like, I
So
feel it's a sensitive
So
question.
yeah,
But
no,
curious.
you're right, you're right. No, and so like, and I'll just tell people like it's when I go to Europe, I'm 6'8", 235. Oh no, I look like I'm about to be there to play basketball. I don't not I don't see that but like I know it's there. Like I know it's I'm not dumb. Like I know it's there because I can I can see I can see it. But like it doesn't nothing ever happens to me because again everybody knows I'm there to play basketball. It's not hard to when I dress like an American, you know what I mean, like people know I'm there to play basketball, so like I get a different look than a regular black person would. So like, but I know it's there, I know it's there,
Yeah.
and this is sometimes things happen where I'd be subliminally like when I was playing in England, I used to one thing about me is I wasn't you know I didn't need. I'm a smart kid. I ain't need basketball.
Hmm.
I could do something else. I could do something else. But my mom worked on Wall Street for 25 years. She has her master's degree from Cornell. Like I could do a lot of things, And so they
Awesome.
were like they used to sit there and like when I was in England, and they used to sit there and they used to make me try to fall in line. And I used to be y'all aren't about to kill me. What are y'all? I don't need this. I don't need you. I don't like I don't need this. Like I don't. I just like I ain't need this. I ain't need you. And like I was basically like it's whatever. But I'm not. If you tell me jump, I'm not gonna tell you ha ha. That's not how this works. Like I used to
Right.
when I'm on these teams like I. In England, I used to see the owner all the time. And some of these teams, I met the owner once, and that was it. I never saw him again.
So it's a different situation everywhere you go. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
Okay.
people try to treat you every which way, especially when you're American. When you're American, you're expendable. Like they can find another American. Like it's easy.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
they try, so they can treat you any which way. They talk to you any which way. Like it's whatever. You're American. I can find another.
Did you
Especially when the
did
lower leagues.
did you have anywhere that was the opposite of that?
Uh, like the opposite
Where
of
you
that. I mean, so like
where they're
when I
like,
was
hey, we
in
got an American, like that kind of attitude,
ah
like we're gonna win
ah
now.
ah,
Not so much.
not so much, not so much. Yeah,
Right
not so much. Nothing crazy. Yeah, not so much. Nah, not so much because they'll get an especially for the low leagues. They be paying. They pay in the lower leagues. Like they don't pay that much, so like they could find a
Okay.
lot of people that can. It's not really like that. I wish it was though. That'd be nice. And I'm in China. They'll treat me a lot differently in China though. Like I know that for a fact. Like they'll treat me a lot differently in China. So a lot better, a lot better. So like I'm excited to be able to go experience that. I've heard such
Awesome.
great things. The team I'm going to play for, one of my I went to Montford Academy. A guy named Dakari Johnson, he went to Kentucky.
Yeah.
He played for the same team, so and that's like my big bro. So I hit him up and asked him questions about the team, about everything, about the guys, and he told me I was gonna have a fantastic time. And so I'm like, all right, cool, thank you, bro. I'm excited.
Oh, that's awesome. I want. Do you connect with expats like him and Marquise, Chris, or do you try to like usually ingratiate yourself into the deep dive into the culture and all that kind of thing of where
Oh no,
each of the
I
places you
mean,
go to?
I asked. I mean, so if I know guys that I know guys like I know them that went there, I'll ask and I'll ask them like especially my friends. But like for the most part, if it's like if I gotta ask somebody to get in contact with somebody to ask, I usually won't. And like I'm pretty open. Like the way my mom growing up, my mom's been to like her last passport. Every page is stamped like 8 times.
Oh
She
my
she
gosh.
she
Okay.
oh no no she would her passport is a man that thing is fire. Like I wanted mine to be like that. Like she's been everywhere, and one of the things growing up that she told us was traveling was like one of the best things because you get to learn so much.
You
And
bet.
when I was young, our first trip we took to Panama. And we just went Panama to see
Oh
the
wow.
Panama Canal. Yeah, we just went because we just started talking about it in class. Mama was like, "Let's go," and so we went.
That's cool.
So and so I'm pretty, when I was living in Hungary, like my girlfriend, she's Hungarian, and so I mean she's lives in Seattle, but her dad's Hungarian. So when I go down there, when I tend to live over there, I tend to eat what the Hungarians eat because that's what's the best type of food there is Hungarian food. So I really get into like the Hungarian has some really good Hungarian cuisines. Like the food there was pretty good. The paprika, mwah, mwah.
Okay.
But like that's what paprika's from. So
Is it really? I didn't know that.
yeah, they have so many different types. Like there's so many different types, and so you know, and so I tend to try to get in tune with the culture because that's what if I'm gonna live there, let me live like y'all.
Nice, nice.
Hmm.
Uh, question for you about your passport travels.
Hmm.
Uh, you intend to outdo your mother? You want to get it filled up?
Nah, they don't. So
You,
like, so I been. They don't. So I just got a new one. So like, because I just had to get a new one last year.
oh,
So I
starting
said,
over.
yeah. But my last one was. I mean, for what I had was pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy. But now for this one. Now I have some money in my pocket, so now I can go for myself. So yeah, now I'm gonna try. All right. I'm gonna
Fantastic.
try. I'm gonna
Hey man,
try.
so while you were back here, did you catch a Husky game at all?
Oh, of course, of course. I
Oh,
went to go watch them. They played not the last home game. They blew the team out. Um, their last home game, not the
was it
SPU
Wazoo?
game, but nah,
It
the other
was
one before that. That was that Wazoo. It
okay.
was the one before that one. I forgot who they blew them out so crazy. Like it wasn't like it was such a yeah. I don't even remember who they played. It was such a blowout. But of course, I had to go watch the game. I had to go check out that game, and it was it was a good watch. It
Still some
was.
people you knew, or are you a little far removed from that?
Oh no, so I go out, man, I work out at UW every summer. So I'm
Oh,
up there. So all those guys, I know I've been playing pickup with them, so I'm cool with the team.
Sweet.
I've got to play with them. I know them by name. They see me around. So I'm not gonna say I'm far removed. I try to stay as close as possible, just because one, I want them. It's my alma mater. I want them to be great. Like I hate
Mhm.
seeing us be terrible, and like two, it's good even just for me just to get ready to get back in shape and get back in season and to stay active, not active, but to stay doing stuff and getting better, just going up there to work out with those young guys. Now they're running and jumping a lot faster than me now, but I can still keep up. I'm not that old.
Well, the cool thing is that you it sounds like you get to keep up to date on the team then. And I'm just curious, have you seen a have you seen a shift from this year to last year, at least with the players?
Yeah, players were better.
Okay. All
That
right.
was like, I
Okay.
know this like that's night and day. Players are better. Like from top to bottom, from the first man to the 15th or how many we got on the roster. They're just better. Like it's everybody's just better. On average, the level of play is better.
Okay.
And so
Is
yeah, yeah.
is there any do you ever look at it I'm talking about the name, image and licensing NIL. Do you ever look at it like, "Oh man, what if
Oh,
I
I'm
were coming up
sick.
now?"
Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick to my out, man. I was first team All Pac-12. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm sick. I am sick. Oh my God, I cry every day. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for those guys, but like how I used, because like they were like, yeah, we have fun and we had to figure it out, but we were still broke. Like we used to, like I tell guys this story. Remember when my junior year when we beat Arizona at home when Dom hit that shot?
Mhm.
Oh man, so I had food, but when I went back home, I was still hungry. I was starving. I had no money. I couldn't have no money. I called my mom. I just be like, "Well, can you give me some food?" I was broke.
Yeah, I heard somebody mention this that I mean, you guys are athletes, so you're eating a lot more than the average
Oh
person
man, yeah,
because
yeah,
you're trying to
100%.
keep the thing fueled. And
Mm-hmm.
like the quantity of food they give you, while sufficient for the average person calorie wise, this is the way somebody broke it down to me. And I'm just trying to see if you agree with that or
Hmm.
can add to that in any way, shape, or form.
So
Like,
like,
go ahead. Sorry.
so like, we, yes, we eat a lot more food. Like it's it's a lot more food. It's not even, especially in me. Not now. I don't eat that much because I'm not working as hard as I did like I was in college because I'm older and like usually at this point I just got to maintain what I have.
Mhm.
But like back when you were working in college, but on a solid summer work, solid summer day, are you burning like 4 or 5 thousand calories? You know what I mean? By lunch. We all
Yeah.
stuff we used to do. My freshman year, we had like three workouts before 1 o'clock. So like we'd have to eat so much food. And so the hardest thing, like I've always been a guy. Now I'm in the boat where I have to eat to try to gain. I have a hard time gaining weight. But back in
Okay.
college, I used to gain weight too easy. So like I was the guy that was like, they have to watch what I ate because everything would sit on me.
Right on. Do you notice any difference in the way they handle the
And,
food situation now? Or
Oh, it's way better now. Oh my God, it's way better now. That's so it's not in Connerbury anymore. So now the food place is up in it's up at the football stadium. Oh, and that food is good. I ate there one time this past summer. I think it's good. Oh my God, they had steak in there, steak and man, they had little oh man, salad little bar. I was looking around like, you guys are spoiled, man. Like you guys are spoiled. Nah, it was some really good food in there. I ain't gonna lie. Like there's some really good food.
that's
Like
fantastic.
they are getting truly like fueled how they should get fueled, and I'm so happy to see it, and especially with the team we have this year, it should show up on the basketball court.
Last time we talked to you, we talked about what's going to happen with the NIL and what's going to happen with the portal. We've been able to see it for a couple of years. Just want to get a ex player's perspective. Uh, things going for the better, for the worse, about the same. What's been your
So
perspective?
like so I think it's twofold really. I think I do enjoy guys should have a chance to leave and play immediately. Like because I do think if a coach can sit there and leave and play and coach
Hmm.
immediately, I think a player should play immediately. But one thing this does do is it hurt like me. Like I like in high school, in high school, I transferred 3 times. After my freshman year, I was in private school. I went to public school because my mom was tired of paying for private school.
Hmm.
But I went to a public school right up the street, like in my district or anything. And then after that, and that my junior year, I transferred to Montverde Academy down in Florida. That was the first one where it was like for basketball, and that was 3 times, a lot. But like it made sense. I went from private school to I'm done paying for it to public school. Then I made a choice for basketball. Now and like, but I never transferred for like, oh, I wasn't playing, I wasn't going along with the coach, nothing like that. I did it for personal reasons. But nowadays, you see guys like I see guys all the time. Like he's starting in high school, they're transferring a lot. Hey, I'm not playing. I'm transferring. I said, oh, it's not your fault. Are you not doing something wrong? Are you not gonna try to play better? Are you not gonna try to see what coach wants you to do? It's just, oh, coach is tripping, or I'm leaving. And like I see that so much, and I think like for me, I think the next guys coming up are very very mentally weak. Because it sometimes, yes, you guys are leaving for more money, and that's okay. And guys are leaving for not playing, and it's their fault. It's completely their fault. And they could, instead of sticking it out and figuring out, they just leave. Like when I was a freshman, remember, I started at the beginning. By the end of the year, I stopped starting. But I stopped starting because of me. I stopped
Right.
playing so much because of what I did, because of me. I didn't,
Yep.
but it was never, oh, I'm about to leave because he's not playing me no more. No, I did it. You know what I mean? Like I did it. It was me. The reason why I stopped playing was all because of me. Why am I gonna be mad? Hey, Noah, get better. It's on you.
But you
You
stuck it
know.
out and turned it around, right?
Yeah, I stuck it out my sophomore year, and then our coach Romar asked me because there was a time during my sophomore year where I was like, okay, where he was playing me and everything, but like we had Markel, and Markel was super ball dominant. So I was like, I wasn't getting the ball, so I was talking to my AAU coach back home about transferring. So like it got out to him because he was hitting up coaches about it. I was thinking about transferring. And at the last
Yeah.
10 games when Markel got hurt, like I
Yeah.
started averaging like 22 and 12 or something crazy like that. And then he goes, at the end of the season, he came up to me and said, are you still thinking about transferring? And it kind of shocked me. I was like, how do you know about that? But then I looked at him and I said, nah. And I was like, no. For what? I figured it out. I said it was, I was like, I understand you have Markel and that's how you just wanted to play and, everything like that. And I was like, no, I didn't.
Right.
And then, I stuck it out. But like, kids will put themselves in a situation off of what they do, not playing hard, not doing what the coach is saying, being late to meetings, and then just be like, oh, I'm gonna leave. Like that I think that's terrible, and I think it just hurts young men, like it does.
Yeah. It's a tough one because yeah, it
Yeah.
both sides of the coin can be correct. I mean,
Yeah,
because
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
I, I was thinking about it, and somebody asked me, it's unacceptable. Why do they do this? And I think to myself, well, okay, I work at Boeing. There's nothing to stop me from going to work at Microsoft, or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, the, uh, I don't owe them, uh, but then on the other side, I do kind of owe them in helping me build my career, and you know, uh, I don't know. It's tough because like imprinting that into
I
my own
see
life.
both sides. Yeah, like
Yeah,
you can see both
yeah.
sides. There's a right answer for both sides.
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. By the way, our producer Brian the Soulman Solack is mad at me because I brought up that UW kicked the crap out of Wazoo. But I
You
mean,
killed
it
him.
happens a lot. I mean, I wouldn't get upset about it, Soulman. I mean, you'll just spend your entire life upset. It's going to keep
Exactly.
happening.
Exactly. Every year, back to back.
Soulman does want to ask though. In 2017, you had a game where you had 28 points and
Hmm.
22 boards. Wow, I don't remember that. Do you remember that game?
Yeah,
Can you take
Eastern
us back?
Washington. Eastern
Oh no,
Washington. Yeah,
Brian! Brian
Eastern
did that.
Washington. I killed him.
Brian did this on purpose because I got my undergrad at Eastern.
Oh, really?
But please tell us the story. I was set up for
Yeah,
this.
it was one of the first couple games of the season, and I just started off, man. I just couldn't miss. Like I
Mhm.
just couldn't miss everything. Like there's a shot where when I tell you it went it went straight and it went and it fell and it was crazy. I just couldn't miss. Like I just couldn't. And I've always been a good rebounder, and once I saw I had a bunch going in with 10 minutes already, I said, "Oh, I can get way more than this." I had like 14 and a half. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so then after that, then I'm trying to for it, and I really wanted 30. I really did, but it didn't happen.
Some people out there are going to ask, like, why is this a big deal? Well, you've mentioned, you people out there who are listening, Noah mentioned Markel. That's Markel Fultz. If I remember right, you played with DeJounte Murray.
hmm
You played with Marquise Chris. You played
hmm
with, were you with same team as Andrew Andrews?
Yep, I played with
Yeah.
Andrew Andrews.
And
hmm
then were you with Nigel as
No,
well?
I wasn't with him. No, I was with Matisse. I
He's
had
before.
Matisse
Okay.
Thybulle. Yeah, I Matisse Thybulle, and then
Oh
I
my gosh.
had Jalen Noel.
So when did you ever get a chance to score 28 points? That must have been.
Oh man, I used to. So I meant like so realistically, like my junior year, I scored a lot. I scored a lot. My junior, what our team, we weren't the greatest sh- 3-point shooting team. We never
Mhm,
was. And so that really helped out for me because I always shot above 55% from the field.
mhm.
And I could, when they give me the ball in the I could get a bucket. Like I could pretty much figure out how to get my shot off. And so, especially when Coach Hop came, like my junior year, they threw it to me all the time. Oh,
Right.
they threw it to me all the time. And there's games I had like 4 or 5 assists because I would pass it out because I'd get double teamed. But I used to especially I see even more say my junior year that ball was coming down to me pretty consistently. Like
Fantastic. Fantastic. I got to ask you about uh, what brought you to UW, because you said you went to I forgot the name of the place now. It
uh,
was in the high school
yeah.
that you went to.
Yeah, so I went to Montverde Academy in Florida because I'm
Okay.
from the East Coast. I'm from Atlanta. So I
Okay.
went to Montverde Academy, and so what happened was is I committed to Florida my going into my senior year, but
Okay.
right before I committed to Florida, I came out to Washington to go. I came out for the Tony Roten Skills Academy, and when I was out here, they said, hey, just go visit UW. I never heard of UW, never heard about it, never knew nothing about it. I was out here with my brother. I never heard of. I thought UW, University of Washington, was in Washington D.C. I had no idea. And I came out here, and I came out here in the summertime. So I came out here and I like fell in love with it. Like fell in love
Nice.
with it. But at the time, Florida, they had like 3, 4 head coaches on staff. They had just got Anthony Grant back. Like it was a way better situation for me to go there. And then when Billy Donovan left to go to the NBA, like I didn't even take a visit. Like I didn't take a visit anywhere else. I just took one visit to Washington. I committed on my visit.
Fantastic. We got a new little segment here called Soul Searching. Brian the
hmm
Soulman Solack. He likes to ask a deep question, but I'm going to ask it for him since he's
hmm
producing today. Noah, if you could sit down with your younger self, freshman at UW specifically, what's a piece of advice or two that you might have given yourself, and that you might give the current players?
As a freshman at UW.
That's a tough
Oh.
one because you ended up sticking it out. You probably took your own advice that time, but
Yeah, exactly. I'm like I'm trying to think about like because I didn't have like man.
was there anything that could have set you up for
Yeah.
greater
So
success,
so greater
either person,
success,
either personally or on the
working harder sooner.
okay.
I worked hard, but like my junior year, I've really worked hard, and you saw what I did. My junior was my best year of college.
Hmm.
So like my best year of college. So I really worked super hard my junior year. Going into my senior year, I didn't work as hard. But going into my junior year, I worked super hard and it showed. And so I would tell somebody, you gotta work like that all four.
Yeah,
Just it's like always do more. Now it's different now because now they're paying kids all that money. There's not much extra you're doing because they don't want you to get hurt.
interesting. Can I ask you about that? So big conversation is in the NBA is about load management. I don't know if you've heard about this,
hmm
but
Yeah.
they're thinking. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Let's think about it, right? So it's pretty. So one of the thing that happened with the NBA is the analytics nerds took over it, right? So there's all everything is analytics,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
so let's think about it. So now they took the half court game away. Like people shoot at 4 or 5 seconds left. It's fast break, fast break, fast break, fast break. It's so much fast break. It's so much faster. So like, okay, look, and that's still okay. They're scoring 140, 150 points. You mean, which is crazy, right? But they took the half court stuff out of the game, and so now they all just running, jumping, playing fast, which is okay. But now you want a guy. Some of the biggest injuries you're seeing now is what hamstrings,
Hmm.
calves, Achilles, stuff like that. And what is that? And calf, Achilles, and what are those? Those are your breaks. You know what I
Uh,
mean? Your hamstring.
yeah.
Those are your breaks. That's so now they want guys to sit there and they're playing faster. They're going, they're playing so the fastest we've ever played in NBA. I mean, just in terms of speed of the game. Then they want a guy to play like they want back in the day. You had a superstar that you paid a bunch of money for, right? You
Hmm.
paid a bunch of money for, but he could play. He could play 48 minutes in a slow down game, half court game, because it's not all that running and jumping and stopping and stuff like that. But now you want this. You're trying to pay the same guys, all them same superstars, all that money. But like the game, but it's like 40 more possessions in the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's
Right.
40 more possessions in the game and running fast. Like I just saw a list. There's so many guys out with calves, hamstrings, Achilles, and that's all from that. That's all from they're running too fast, they're jumping too high, they're moving too fast. They really took the half court slowdown thing out of the game, and you're seeing a huge uptick in injuries.
I
And
never
those
thought about
injuries of like running, jumping, and stopping and stuff like that. They go hand
that.
in hand.
Yeah, that's an outcome. It's an outcome of the new style. Then, uh, I
Hmm.
I think about it in baseball, where a lot more pitchers can throw 100 miles an hour, but now they're all busting their shoulders and elbows out of
Early, and they're doing because
early. Yeah.
they're throwing that fast early. They're throwing and they're playing a lot of games, and they're throwing that fast early. You
Yep.
know, and then so with yes, they're getting faster, but but what that speed is your arm going to really be able to take it for 20 years? No, it's not. It's not, and
Wow.
and so that's where like I think even the NBA they got to chill out with that because it's like you guys want them to keep playing all this fast when you want these superstars to play all these minutes and do all this stuff for you, but it's too much. Like especially playing that fast, it's a
Hmm.
lot. And so there got to be a fine line. But like
Yeah.
it's a lot of superstars that are hurt. It's a lot of superstars that are hurt, and I'm not just talking about the ones that are generally injury prone, but
Yeah. That almost seems to me, Noah. It almost seems reckless, but he
Mhm.
seems.
but that's why they do. You need to have the load management. Like they need to. There's no way.
Interesting.
There's no way a superstar is going to be able to play 40 minutes every night playing that style of basketball. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That Mikal
Yeah.
Bridges is an anomaly.
Okay.
There's
So
not. There's
yeah.
not many. There's not many Mikal Bridges out there that haven't missed a game ever. You know what I mean? There's not many. He's the only one. You know what I mean? Like there's the anomaly. Like playing with that style of play that fast all the time. Like that sucks. And even I played in Europe. In Hungary, I played a lot of games like 40 minutes. You know what I mean? A lot of games this past year in Hungary, 40 minutes.
Right.
And like, yes, could I do it? I was tired as all get out, but I could do it. You know what I mean? I could
Yeah.
do it and I could figure it out. It's because the game was slower. Like it's slower. But like playing it, I couldn't play the whole game in no NBA game how they play like that. Like that's crazy. Like it's so fast. They shoot within
That's
10 seconds every shot clock. It's so fast. Like.
fantastic. I had never thought about that, and I'm gonna I'm gonna take your little insight there and Let people know.
I just sat there. I just made that insight within the last couple of days because
Oops.
I just saw that.
Oops.
I
It
saw I
looks
because I
like
coach a
we
little
have
bit, so I
lost
understand the
Noah
coaching
Dickerson.
aspect of it, and I see the number of
I'm going to
possessions
go
per
ahead
game, and
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 just
I saw an
tell you
injury
people out
list, so
there,
everybody that's hurt, and I
it's
saw what they were injured
awesome
with,
having him
and
on
then I
this
sat
show. We
there. I'm
learned
like,
so much about
oh, okay, well, and you
basketball,
look back in the day, there wasn't as
athletes in
many
general.
Achilles, calves, hamstring injuries back in the day, but it's because the
how all
game
this
was so
works.
much
And
slower. They
I'm
wasn't
so
running as
happy for
fast,
him that he gets
wasn't
to
jumping as
play
high. It'd
overseas,
be
go
all these
see
non-contact ones
the
when dudes are just
world.
trying to do
I'm
something,
hoping he can jump
do
back
something
on here in a minute.
crazy, on
But if he
the run,
doesn't,
on the
I
run,
just want to
and like
give
there's
him,
not a
as we
half
always
court
do our
game
shout outs, I want to give
is
him
coming
my big shout out and thank him
slower and slower, and so like
for being here.
next time you watch an NBA game,
There
see
was a
how
question
long
I
they
wanted to
people
ask.
teams take in the half court. They don't
Actually,
take
there's a
any
lot
time
of
in the half
questions I
court.
wanted
Like
to
it's
ask.
everything is a break,
One was
fast break.
about Lenny Wilkins, who recently passed away. And for all you out there listening, just got to let you know
Oh
this
no.
Saturday we're going to have a show with
Oh no.
James Donaldson. Is that right,
Oh
Brian?
no.
So great, and he was a pal of Lenny Wilkins back in the day, and we'll get to talk to him and learn a little bit
Oh
more.
no, I lost him.
Well, I think it's probably not going to happen at this point. But again, we wish you the best of luck, Noah. If you're coming back every year, I want to hit you up, connect with you, and hopefully Brian and I can see you at a Husky game or something like that. I want to throw out there. Oh, wait a minute, did we get him back? Okay, all right. Hey, you're back. How's it going? The internet's weird today. It's fine. I was just telling people out there we really appreciate that you give us that kind of insight because sometimes guys like me we just sit on the couch and we're like, what is he doing? I can do better than that. Load management, you're out of your mind. You know. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Ex- What, what do you think about a shorter season? Oh yeah, because boy, you're right, and also the good. Sorry. I was going to say the owners aren't going to give money back to the customers. Yeah, is there a certain level of hypocrisy when they talk about the recent gambling scandal? And then I see the reporter on ESPN at the bottom, it says, go to bet.com. You know, right. It's, oh, I went to, yeah. Yeah, well, those guys are the ones telling them. Anyway, let's not get into that. But uh, I went to a soccer game in England, and they had betting machines inside the stadium. Like, yeah, like there's some hypocrisy here, you know. I got a question for you, Noah, about recently Supersonics legend Lenny Wilkins passed away. Did you ever come across him in your basketball world? That's fantastic. Hall of Famer with a statue right there. And I got to say, one of our Hall of Famer guests, and we love having you on the show. Um, oh, no big deal. No, but you're here now. So we're towards the end of our show, but we always like to end on a shout out. While you were reconnecting, I gave everybody a shout out to you because you're brilliant insight. But we always end the show on a shout out. Our producer Brian Soulman Solack wants to give a shout out to his wife's best friend, who just found out she has cancer. Stay strong. We're praying for you, Angie. And I'm going to echo that sentiment myself. Yeah, that's definitely best wishes. Uh, I'm gonna give my shout out now, and that's gonna be to my son Vincent. He's working at Blue Origin, and they just launched their New Glenn rocket, so uh, his career's taken off, so to speak. And Noah, do you have a shout out to a person or? No, do it. Oh, were you? Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah, maybe that's that. If you could sit with your younger self, things may seem bad, but you got to power on, persevere. Also look to your friends and your family for uh, for some backing. Yeah. Also, you got to tell us which team you play for. Do you have it in front of you? Maybe you can send it to Soulman. Maybe you can send it to Soulman so we can put it in our post. Okay. And we win ye. Well, anyway, Soulman and I will donate to your NIL fund if we can ever find or pronounce that name. So, um, but I really want to thank you for being on the show on behalf of Brian the Soulman Solack and myself, Abraham DeWeese. We thank you. Our very special. Oh, Soulman's got to say that you played along Ben Simmons and D'Angelo Russell for some reason. He really has been wanting to say that. Oh, okay. I was wondering where it might have been, but okay, cool. But we thank you, and please check us out on social media at Seattle Sports U on X. Also, like us on Facebook, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check us out on YouTube, where you're hopefully watching us. If not, check us out on Spotify and iTunes, and we'll see you guys next time.